With the counselors here, excuse me, I'm going to call this meeting of October 15th to order, and with attendance, I have Counselor Chines, myself, Counselor Butler, Counselor Chrisley, Counselor Fox, Counselor Constance, and Counselor Kearney on the Zoom today. So all of us are here. We'll go to item number 3, voting matter. Can I pass it to you, Dee?
Of course. Thank you, Madam Chair. So I'm asking the council this evening to vote to make some temporary civil service appointments. As you know, the chief is on leave, and so because we have a void in the rank structure, per civil service regulations, we need to temporarily promote from our existing civil service lists. So with that, I am recommending the temporary appointment of Thomas Purcell from Deputy Chief to Fire Chief, John Walsh from Captain to Deputy Fire Chief, Michael Long from Lieutenant to Fire Captain, and Nolan Curran from Firefighter to Fire Lieutenant, effective today, October 15th, 2025.
Thank you. Deputy Chief Purcell, do you have anything to add?
Well, thank you for taking this meeting. I know it's unusual, and thank you, Madam Administrator, for calling it. It's important for the command function, for the accountability, for the decision-making, the whole staff. We really need to have all those pieces plugged in. Point in case, we had a house fire, of course. Sunday night, was it? And you know, we're missing one of the upper level command staff. And when you're missing somebody, I guess it's like not having the quarterback or the goalie or the pitcher on the team, I guess, with a lot more repercussions from the safety standpoint. We have to have every position filled, and it's not just the fire ground, it's day-to-day operations. It's, you know, for the safety of personnel, coordination on the emergency scene, decision-making. Most importantly, I've been alone in that office, not most importantly, but since September 9th. And it's difficult running the entire organization from an administrative point without the proper staff. It's the administrative executive secretary, myself, and fire prevention. We're already shorthanded, so we could use the help to get back up and running. It's very, very busy with the infrastructure out there. Not to mention the runs and the emergencies and the day-to-day. And I can elaborate further. If you guys have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Okay, let me open it up. Do any of my counselors have questions?
Madam Chair, I am delighted. I think this has been a long time in coming. I think Tom has made a great contribution to the community, and he will continue to do so. But this is a town administrative appointment, and I believe that's already happened.
So we're doing this action because there's a time period where the council can disapprove of a temporary appointment or an appointment that I make. So we're asking you to vote to approve it today so that we don't have to go through that, I believe it's 15-day waiting period. That's just going to prolong the opportunity for the deputy chief to then put all of these key people in place. So excellent question, Councilor Carney. Thank you. That's the explanation for making this action.
Okay, so we are not approving or approving, because in fact, we only have a right to approve. We only have a right to deny your appointments, which we've always thought that would be a lack of confidence. And it's never, to my recollection, probably my recollection is better than anyone here, it's never happened. So this is not approving. This is to eliminate that waiting period. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I appreciate the explanation. Thank you.
Basically approving my approval faster. Thank you.
Denise,
one
more clarification question, if I might. Is there a time period in the town charter that addresses, what period of time these temporary appointments last for?
I don't think there's anything under the charter. I think under civil service and deputy, we were out of civil service in North Andover, so I apologize. I'm a little bit rusty, but part of civil service is you need to make some temporary appointments until you can make a permanent appointment. I don't believe under civil service regulation, there's an expiration date on the temporary, but
Right.
obviously you want to make the permanent appointments as quickly as possible just to get everybody in the rank structure. But deputy, yeah, you can elaborate if I misspoke.
Thank you.
No, that's correct. So with the temporary appointment, it only runs out when the individual returns to service and there's no longer a need for a temporary appointment. It's to fill a void in the lineup, so to speak. So if a lieutenant was out, we would temporarily appoint a lieutenant after 30 days. If somebody was sick, injured, FMLA, they may come back in 2 weeks, 10 days. We'll fill it with overtime unless I see fit. I can do it before 30 days. Within the collective bargaining agreement, however, it states it must be filled within 30 days. And those don't run out because, you know, you're going to bleed overtime. We're going to fill from the lowest rank, and you have to have the command structure in place, among many other things. But if the individual returns to service, then we file the proper forms and everybody goes back to their former rank. You know, in the case where it's going to be a permanent vacancy, they stay in place until such time as that individual is officially retired, resigned, whatever it may be. Then we have to re-interview, file all the forms again, and permanently appoint. And then we have to permanently appoint a firefighter as well, because you go right down the chain and there will be eventually a vacancy in the rank of firefighter. So we're currently shorthanded 5. This would be 6. All going to the academy in January, but this helps a lot.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that clarification.
Sure.
Any other questions? Okay, do I have a motion?
Madam Chair, I move to accept the temporary civil service appointments of Thomas Purcell to Fire Chief, John Walsh to Deputy Fire Chief, Michael Long to Fire Captain, and Nolan Current to Fire Lieutenant effective today, October 15, 2025.
Second.
Thank you, Councillor Carney. Any further discussion on the motion? Okay, we will do a roll call vote, starting with Councillor Butler. Can you unmute? Sorry. I don't want anyone to question us.
Yes.
Councillor Chrisley,
Yes.
Councillor Fox,
Yes.
Councillor Carney,
Yes.
Councillor Constance,
Yes.
Councillor Chines,
Yes.
and myself is yes. Thank you, 7-0 unanimous. Thank you, Chief Purcell, and please thank your entire team for all that they do, including the fire last weekend.
We really do appreciate the support, and those just aren't empty words. We really do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Thank you, Denise, for calling the meeting, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Madam
with
Chair,
that, yes, Jonathan, do I have a motion to adjourn?
so moved.
Second.
Great. Councillor Butler,
Yes.
Councillor Chrisley,
Yes.
Councillor Fox,
Yes.
Councillor Carney.
Yes.
I think we lost Councillor Constance, Councillor Chines,
Yes.
and myself, yes. Meeting adjourned. Our next regular town council meeting will be Monday, October 20th, 2025. I will see you all then. Thank you.